Woke up in the morning, tell me what do I see? A bunch of brainwashed zombies looking just like me, stepping on blunt rappers when I walk in the street, saying if it ain't money, you ain't talking to me. Ain't no conversation unless it benefit me. We just passing by like when the wind hit the leaves. They say the apple doesn't fall from the tree. Are you a product, are you a vomit, or the powers that be? Blacks came from Africa, you still tribal, you see. Cause if you're not from my hood, then you a rival to me. Life ain't nothing but a game of survival to me. Even if it hurts you, I still supply what you need. And then go ahead and blame it on poverty. Why we gotta go commit on robbery? And if we get caught committing that robbery, our father is something that we deprive our seeds. Wake up from the deception. They just wanna infect you with the wrong message. Subliminal perception. They teach kids about the Big Bang is something, a theory with no evidence. No, ain't that something? How billion years ago, when the world was nothing, they collided with nothing, suddenly produced something. Come on, think about it now, really. When you stop to analyze it, don't it sound silly? Yeah, from the beginning, Satan been witty, and this is all funded by your tax dollars and pennies. It's like I gave you 2 plates, put it in front of your face and told you to wait. And after time fly by, I told you, out will come mistake. Don't that sound fake? Don't eat everything they feed you, cause they out here trying to deceive you. It's time for some retribution. Put God back in the school and build evolution.
Once in a while I get people that really, that claim they don't believe in evolution. And my response generally is, why not? Really, why not?
You guys believe 20 billion years ago there was a big bang where nothing exploded and produced everything. 4.6 billion years ago the earth cooled down, made a hard rocky crust. It rained on the rocks for millions of years, turned them into soup, and the soup came alive 3 billion years ago. Found somebody to marry, and something to eat, of course, and slowly evolved into everything we see today. There are some lies in our science books. I'm not against science, I'm not against schools, I'm not against teachers, because most of them don't know what they believe. You have to tell them. They teach the kids it all started with a big bang 20 billion years ago. What exploded? Yes, boys and girls, you see, nothing exploded, and here we are. So ask the professor, where did the matter come from? He said, I don't know. So basically, I believe in the beginning God, and you believe in the beginning dirt. Don't tell me my theory is religious and yours is science. Oh, no, sir, they're both religious. Evolution is a religion, so you have to believe. One professor was getting kind of upset about this time. He said, Mr. Holman, there are hundreds of varieties of dogs in the world. He said, you mean to tell me that you believe all these dogs came from 2 dogs off a Noah's Ark? You expect me to believe that? I said, sir, would you look at what you're teaching your students? You're teaching your students that all the dogs in the world came from a rock.
I'm here to tell my people it's time to stop believing bull just because of tell you bull with a straight look on their face. Evolution say people came from monkeys, and the question is, why is there still monkeys? Is these the retarded monkeys? They didn't turn into people just yet.
If you worked in a factory that produced cars and your job was to check for defects, and you caught every single mistake and you rejected it, how long would it take that process to change the car to an airplane? I was taught when I went to school, man used to have a tail, but he lost it because he didn't need it. I thought, didn't need it? Have you ever thought how handy a tail would be? Have you ever come to the door with 2 sacks of groceries? Wouldn't that be nice, man, to be able to grab that door and walk right around and get in?
Subliminal perception.
I'm just scratching the surface.